two methods of solving. First one was just straightforward factorizing, remember? Yes, one or two brackets, mostly two brackets. Second thing was completing, completing the square. So we did that actually lesson before last, we practiced this last lesson. Now we're looking at the quadratic formula, which you should be familiar with. You don't necessarily need to have learned because you are given it in your formula booklet. But the quadratic formula is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So in order to be able to work with that, you need to make sure that your expression, your equation is equal to 0 to start with. And then you're just going to identify your coefficients A, B, and C. Note that this here is negative B. So if your value of B is positive, then you will have a negative value here. If your value of B is negative, then you will have a positive number here. Now, when you square B, the negative or the sign of it doesn't matter. Okay, so if it was negative 4, it's still going to be positive 16 here. Now, if you don't remember that and you try to plug it into your calculator without using brackets, then you're going to come up with an issue. Alright, so you've got to be really careful if you're plugging these things into your calculator that you are using brackets, especially if the value of B is negative. Again, there should be two solutions. So here we've got 4x squared minus 5x plus 1. So I would suggest perhaps identify the values of A, B, and C. So the value of A in this case is 4, B is negative 5, C is 1. And then you just stick it in the formula. So x equals. So minus 5 gives us positive 5 plus or minus the square root of negative 5 squared minus 4 times 4 times 1 over 2 multiplied by 4.
Who's got a calculator?
Now, this could be on a long calc paper, so let's work with it as much as possible without calc. X equals 5 plus or minus, what's negative 5 squared? 25. Subtract what's 4 times 4 times 1?
16
over 8, yes?
Yeah.
So let's do it over here. So that's 5 plus or minus, what's 25 subtract 16?
Pardon?
25 subtract 16?
9. Oh.
And what's the square root of 9?
3.
So we've got x equals 5 plus or minus 3 over 8. So x is 5 plus 3 over 8. So what's 5 plus 3? Oh, sorry, I should do that. Or x equals 5 subtract 3 over 8. What's 5 plus 3? 8 over 8 is 1. And 5 subtract 3 is 2. 2 over 8 is 1/4. Yeah. Alright, so we didn't need our calcs at all there, did we? Because we are important. So just be aware, it could be on paper 1. So whilst it's something that you would normally rush to use your calculator for, try and avoid that wherever possible. Alright, this example here. Well, it's nothing like we used to, so what are we going to have to do first? Expand it. Yeah, so we can see a bracket in our squared sign. So when you see a bracket with a squared sign, always write your bracket out twice. And what are we going to do to the two brackets? We're going to FOIL them, yes? I'm going to leave you to have a practice on that. Alright, so there's all our expansion. I think pretty much everyone got the same answer. Yep. Me, it's just a little bit behind everyone else. Now, obviously, this looks crazy complicated. If it was on paper 1, that's how they would expect the answer to be there. Okay? So if it's on paper 1, they do not expect you to find the square root of 89. Obviously, if that was a square number, like it was in the first example, you'd actually work it out. But I would imagine this one wouldn't be on the calculator, would be on here too. Oh dear. Oh, shush now. And so what are these two values?
X equals 0.22. And then
3 significant figures.
okay, what's that? 0.217.
And
then the other one is minus 9.22.
okay, so note I just put a little brown, 3 significant figures. Your answer should all be exact or 3 significant figures. Okay, those two are now 3 significant figures. Connected to this method is this bad boy. Oh no, it's not. Oh, what's going on here? Did yours look like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a mess. The camera's oh, down it. All right. Okay. So you can use your count in 2 different ways. Firstly, I think we talked about this already, where you put the function in as it's given to you. And so you type in, so for example, if you were trying to solve this bad boy, oh shush. If you were trying to solve this, oh my gosh, okay, you would type 4x squared minus 5x plus 1 into where it says fx, yes? And so I should have written here y but you will say fx. Yeah, they do in the count. Yeah, they will go because you'll do the same thing. Because I printed it online. So you would type it in where it says fx, and then you would do the count 0. Do you remember doing that?
No.
So you press menu.
Menu.
Or let me go back and I'll do it from the back. Wait. Can we all get to this bad boy?
One day.
Okay, so once you're in this, the graphing bit, you would type the thing in. So let's do that last example again. So what was it? 4x squared
Plus minus 5x
minus 5x plus 1. Okay, so you would press enter, and it's drawn it for you. Lovely jubbly. Okay, then you press menu, and in trace, no, shush now, analyze graph. Apologies, analyze graph. Okay, you can see there it says 0. Okay, so in analyze graph it says 0. Now you get this little line thing happening. Okay, now you can see hopefully that this point here and this point here are the 2 times that it's 0.
Yeah.
Yes? Now you see it says here at the bottom lower bound question mark.
Yeah.
What that means is you have to place this dotty line on the left of one of those 2 points. So I'm going to just stick it here. And as soon as you press click or enter, it then asks you for the upper bound. So I'm now going to click on the right hand side of my 0. And if you can see there, look, it's now told me it's 0.250. So one of my solutions is 0.25. That is because you are as awesome as I am. And now if we did the other, we'd press menu, again, analyze graph 0. But this time we would click the left bound here and right bound there. And it's told us the other one is something else, but I can't read it because it's in the way. The other one is 1, 0. Okay, Trisbians? Okay, so this one here, when we typed in the count, we found that our 2 solutions were 0.25 and 1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This one here, when we drew this, And the reason, like when we drew our graph, we saw that it looked like that, yes?
Yeah.
And so they were our two solutions. When you draw this one, what does it look like?
It's like,
Up here?
no, it goes everything on the line off.
Or what is that? Like that?
Yes.
Now, we're trying to find whether this function is equal to 0. Is this function ever equal to 0?
No.
Because it doesn't cross the x-axis, yes?
Yeah.
So that's why your calculator is telling you that there are no solutions. Okay? They shouldn't, in an exam, give you one that is like that. Alright, so I would hope that they wouldn't. I can't say more than that. Okay? So that's using the calc in that way. The other method is obviously, I need to change this, apologies. It used to be called polysmol, but yours isn't called that. Let me find out what it's actually called. Alright, so our final method is connected to the, what's it called? The quadratic formula. So you're going to, just in the normal screen, so your normal scratch pad, you're going to type menu. You then see algebra, because this is an algebra question. It's a polynomial, and you're finding the roots. That's what we're doing. We're finding a root is where it crosses the x-axis. Now the degree, that's a degree 2 because it's a quadratic. Girls, stop being silly. So it's degree 2 because it's a quadratic. If you were trying to solve a cubic, you would change that to be a 3, and so on and so forth. Now the roots are real roots, so don't worry too much about real and unreal, but just make sure it says real and press OK. Now here, you can see it compares and contrasts to what you've got in front of you. Okay, so we go back to our question. You need to make sure it's equal to 0, and then you're comparing these values. So you would substitute in A is 1, B is 2, and C is -1. So A is 1, B, A1. So notice they say A2, A1, and A0. So, oh, I forgot what it was. 2? And what is it? -1. So make sure you're using the negative sign. Press OK. And then you press enter, and you get these. They've given it to us in third form. If you don't want it looking like that, you can hit menu, number, convert to decimal. And they will tell you two values as decimals. Okay? What do you mean? There's two numbers there, -2.41 and 0.414. Oh, grumpy. Alright, so having used our calc, inputting those values, these are the answers that we got. Okay? Excellent. Let's try some practice.